The Czech Republic, a landlocked country in Central Europe bordered by Germany to the west, Austria to the south, Slovakia to the southeast, and Poland to the northeast. It is one of the most developed industrial economies in Central and Eastern Europe, which focuses on metallurgy, engineering, car industry, electronic industry, food and beverage processing, production of glass, production of medicaments, textile, and also paper. These industries makes up approximately 40% of the gross domestic product, although the service sector has the largest production of 55%, while the agricultural sector only contributes 5% according to CZECH, which includes the production of wheat, sugarcane, potatoes, fruits, and hops, as well as the breeding of cattle, pigs, and fowl. The Czech Republic trades with many countries including Slovakia, Poland, France, Austria, Italy, the Netherlands, Great Britain, China, USA, and lastly, and most importantly, Germany, taking up 31.9% of all the trades. This is all due to the economical system of market economy, allowing the citizens to control own resources, which are allocated through voluntary market transactions, governed by the interaction of supply and demand. The Czech Republic used to be an industrial center of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, as well as one of the most economically developed regions in Europe at the beginning of the last century. After Czechoslovakia, an independent state of Czechs and Slovaks, was established in 1918, the country's economy was among the 10 most advanced economies in the world in only 20 years of the state's existence. Czechoslovakia was one of the world's leading countries in the textile, glass, and shoe industry. The mechanical engineering, electrotechnical, and energetic industries were developing rapidly as well. However, after the Second World War, major changes were made in the Czechoslovakian economy, such as turning into a command economy. All economic objects were nationalized. Agriculture was collectivized by force, and collective farms were found. The state's economy became centralized, and it was operated according to the National Economic Plan. The basic economic rule was to follow the so-called 5-year plan, which determined the coming Czech economic years. The Czechoslovakian economy began to orientate towards the east and heavy industry, which required a lot of raw materials and energy. These heavy industries resulted in extensive ecological damage throughout the country. Therefore, Czechoslovakia returned to the path leading to market economy in 1989. However, with the breaking apart of the Soviet bloc or communist nation, they lost their market for their engineering products for the Eastern market. This led to a major decrease in demand for products of the armament and heavy industry, as well as brown and black coal. This led to an extremely high unemployment rate in some regions, especially in northern Bohemia and Moravia. However, due to the structural changes in Czechoslovakian industry, the economic transformation was also a stepping stone of the country's evolution in international trade. The Czechoslovakian economy ceased to look up towards the market of the former Eastern Bloc and began searching new business partners among the world's most developed economies. As the result of serious economic and social changes, Czechoslovakia was split into two different states at the end of 1992, the Czech Republic and the Slovak Republic. The newly established Czech Republic continued their economic transformation in the form of privatization, which consisted of three basic processes, known as the restitution and small and big coupon privatization, which is a method where citizens are given or can inexpensively buy a book of vouchers that represent potential shares in any state-owned company. As for coupon privatization, state enterprises became joint stock companies and major parts of them were sold to shareholders. However, since there was no law that would clearly state the ethical boundaries of privatization, the Czech economy saw the beginning of a recession in the second half of the 90s. As a solution to stimulate the economy, in the following years, the Czech Republic offered significant investment incentives and benefits to foreign investors. On the 1st May of 2004, the Czech Republic became a member of the European Union, and all limits restricting trade were removed. This is similar to the economical development of Vietnam, who has evolved from a command to market economy as well, by having the Doi Moi policy, which aims to increase the economic growth and development by liberating the economy with Vietnam's contribution to the global economy, which is also very similar to the process of Czech Republic in their rise for a better economy. Another similarity that both countries share is how both used to focus on agriculture and industry, which are controlled by the government, and both countries didn't experience any growth from this, due to the lack of opportunities to grow and expand caused by isolation from the global economy. Although both countries developed rapidly in terms of economy, as well as a reduction of poverty, the Czech Republic is more successful as seen from the inflations, the Price Rank in 2015 index, as well as the GDP, which is only $73.8 billion less from Vietnam's. But Czech's population is over 8 times less. This is due to approximately 8 times more GDP per capita the Czech Republic has in comparison with Vietnam's. However, the unemployment rate of the Czech Republic is much higher than of Vietnam's. This is most likely to be caused by the unemployment from the loss of the Eastern market for engineering products several years ago.